Did you know that ancient ships have been discovered in the desert, predating the pyramids by thousands of years? This shocking revelation could change our understanding of history. In this video, you'll explore the mysterious discovery of ancient ships buried in the desert and what they reveal about early civilizations and their maritime activities. Alright, let's dive into the nitty-gritty. So, historians are scratching their heads over this one. How do these ancient ships fit into the timeline we've always known about Egyptian and Mesopotamian cultures? I mean, we've been taught that these civilizations were primarily land-based when it came to trade. But with these ships popping up in the desert, it raises some serious questions. Were they navigating the seas way earlier than we thought? Or were they somehow transported and buried under sand? The timeline just doesn't add up, and this is a huge puzzle for archaeologists and historians alike. They're trying to figure out how these ships, which seem to date back to before the pyramids, can coexist with what we thought we knew about ancient history. It's a real challenge. Now, let's explore some of the archaeological findings. These ships were found in a remote desert area, which is mind-boggling because you wouldn't expect to find anything maritime there. The construction of these vessels is fascinating too. They show advanced shipbuilding techniques, using materials that were typically associated with coastal areas. What's even more intriguing is what these discoveries tell us about ancient trade routes. If these ships were indeed used for trade, it means that these civilizations were engaging in maritime commerce much earlier than we ever imagined. The implications are huge. Imagine the cultural exchanges that must have happened during these trading voyages. The ships themselves could unlock stories of connections between distant lands, and honestly, it opens up a whole new world of possibilities about ancient maritime technology. Alright, let's get to the good stuff, the climax of this discovery. The most compelling evidence so far suggests that these ships weren't just for show, they were functional and played a significant role in ancient trade and cultural exchange. Some artifacts found on board, like pottery and tools, point to active use in trade. This means there were possibly trade networks stretching across deserts and seas. It's like piecing together a historical jigsaw puzzle where each piece reveals a new layer of complexity in our understanding of human interaction in ancient times. These ships challenge the traditional narrative and suggest that ancient peoples had a far more sophisticated grasp of maritime activities than we've given them credit for. It's a game changer. As we wrap this up, the implications of these discoveries are profound. They force us to rethink our understanding of ancient civilizations and their connection to the sea. These ships in the desert are not just relics, they are a window into a past that shows us humans were explorers and traders long before we thought possible. They remind us that history is always being rewritten as new discoveries come to light. So, what do you think about these ancient ships? Are you as fascinated as I am? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into ancient history, make sure to check out my other videos on archaeology and the mysteries of the past. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.